Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now that's well seen too. Out of play for a throw. Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he welcomes it in. Decent hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. He could be in here.
Mohamed Salah really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Chance for the header! And that's caused a worry or two. Barcelona have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neither side yet able to find the net. Decent progress down the left. Ah, such a clever touch. It's gone out for a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. He gets big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Koundé, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ribery. Looks to go, he's got full! There's a goal!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Dani Olmo. That's tidy. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's Maradona. And he's there to retrieve it. Madrid leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Gets his head to it! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Oh, good read.
That would...
And we hit half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs.
Thank you for your
and the half-time score, 1-0.
Substitutions taking place.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Dani Olmo. Yamal. And here's Ribery. Look at the space here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Costa Curta attempts a clearance. And Shufati. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Rodri. And it's Ribery.
The attendance for this match was
Colomboani has
72,306.
found the net here, of course. And it's lofted through here. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Dani Olmo gets it away. Corner number 2 then. That's really well cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Defending of the desperate variety. Couldn't squeeze it through. Maldini cuts out the pass. Maradona. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this. Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Looking for options for movement. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He rises! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done.
Header! Goal! Barcelona! And what a climax we have here!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Good read, needed to be. And that's that. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Ribery voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where...
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cleared without complication. Busquets. And he's got the shot away! Oh, it's come. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Threads one in. Great pressure, plenty of it. Oh, and Messi! And they've got rid. Oh, Red, nice interception. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Still goalless. Rodri. And it's Ribery. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Colomwani gets flagged offside. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front footing.
Face to... There's the hit!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
This is promising. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager and a header!
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Alexander-Arnold. Ribéry. Some really good ball movement. He's through, now is he in? Decent hit!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Busquets.
2 added minutes.
Oh, good ball, and the finish! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious,
And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's down to business here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a sharp pass. Adams makes the interception. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Kane! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's managed to gift it back. Ribery crosses. Rijkaard gets it clear.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
There's the hit! Goal! Milan!
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
The goal scorer for Milan after 18 minutes is number 13.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Milan with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Real chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yamal. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And no, that was never going to make it. Serginho. Adams. Ribery. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Gilberto Silva. And here's Stoichkov. Short changes him with that pass. And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Stoichkov.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has put paid to that. And Hullet! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Cruyff. Ribery. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, played right into his path. Big chance! It's Kane! Good save. Keeper read that well.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nuno Mendes. And it's Kane. Cruyff. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. And it's Ribery. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Thuram can get it clear. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Busquets. It's Ribery. Well, that's an inviting ball. And he's there to get it away. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Stoichkov. And he was quick to react.
That's going in strongly.
Serginho. Now it's Cruyff.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's a Cruyff! He's done very well to get to that. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour. Messi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Okay, interesting. Short changes him with that pass.